Oh, Kirby, I was just about to use that. Come on, girl. Damn. Seriously, I was actually just about to use that to talk to you guys about kind of a weird idea I've been noodling around with. But we'll get back to that and let Kirby chill on my laptop for a while, because it's like a nice warm laptop. What cat wouldn't want to hang out on that? Did you guys see the news today? Was that WordPress is now accepting Bitcoin, which is really cool because not a lot of service providers are accepting Bitcoin as a method of payment. So, like virtual private servers, torrent seed boxes, things of that nature are kind of perfect for that whole idea of like there's no real need for payments to kind of have the kind of paper trail that is traditional with like your other payment forms online, like basically credit cards. I mean, it's what we've been doing online for the last 10 years. And I don't know, I love the idea of a currency that's more like cash. But sometimes that's just not going to work. I mean, you can't put cash in the mail and stuff like that. I bring this up because I wanted to know what you guys thought about Bitcoin. I'm still getting my head around the whole thing because it's not something where you can really draw an easy analogy with something that we're used to in society, but it may be something that leads us to, I don't know, hopefully a better system, something with a little bit more authentication. And so get this. Come on, Kirby. Hey, go play with the mouse. Come on, girl. Okay, can I at least get this out from under you? This. That's what I'm talking about here. This is actually a medical bill. And what I love here is that at the bottom, they're like, oh, so, if you want to pay with your credit card, just go ahead and check these boxes here and give us your signature and your card number and the expiration, the CCV, and all of those things and mail it in. And, yeah, we'll take care of that for you. And it's like, these are companies that I'm dealing with that most of the time have perfectly good HTTPS secured websites, and yet they still feel that the best way to accept payment is with this symmetric key with these couple of digits on a card, this 16-digit number with an expiration date and a CCV on the back that makes it so much more secure, when fundamentally it's still the same thing. It's a symmetric key, and it's like, yeah, sure, I'm just going to go ahead and put that through, basically a plain text transport, which is the post office. It might as well put it on a postcard. And what I love is when I'm told, oh, well, you got to fax that in for security. And it's like, the fax machine, the first patent on that thing is from the 1850s. That device has been around for over 100 years. And it's no more secure today than it was then. So, I don't know, it kind of drives me crazy a bit, but I think that, though I mention the HTTPS websites versus sending in my credit card numbers through the mail, which I'm not going to do, not like sending a check is any better, are perfect examples of how, like, really, it's the authentication mechanism that is broken in the context of the payment. Not necessarily the transport. I think that it would be better if it doesn't even matter if somebody were to sniff the numbers that I transmit over to, in this case, a medical bill. But in any kind of billing situation, you should be able to just authorize a number that is tied to your bank somehow that authorizes a certain amount of money, and then when they get that that key, they can process that transaction, at which point you can review it with your bank and either approve or deny it, so that somebody else that gets it wouldn't be able to, like, we should really be like signing payments and exchanging, keys, and I don't understand why there's just like these 16 digits and, oh, well, that's been good enough for so long. And, credit card companies talk about how they're like tough on fraud and stuff, but it's like, no, if you're tough on fraud, be innovative when it comes to this stuff. I mean, I don't know, the whole system when it comes to billing and payments needs to totally change. I also thought it would be fun, since we're talking about this, and I just had this here, and it occurred to me as an idea, taking care of this particular bill. Wouldn't it be fun if we tried this? And so I'll make this YouTube video a little bit more fun by putting this out here. And these are one of the things that I love to do is I go and grab these from grocery stores or convenience stores or whatever. You can pick these up pretty much unauthenticated with cash and go to self-checkout. And this one happens to be an American Express with the digits 3743282772564552. And then there's also these numbers here, 8275. It's for $25, expires on 8/19, and the CCV number is 122. So yeah, let me know if anybody can actually put that to some use. I guess if you are first, you just got $25, and it'll be a fun experiment to see if that can actually be used for any sorts of, you know, virtual private servers, hosting, whatever. Because the things that I run into with these kinds of things where it's like, oh wow, this is so great, I can buy it in cash, is, yeah, but there's no name on it, you know, and so a lot of times that kind of makes it a lot less useful. So, I don't know, payments, hooray. Who doesn't love some payments? Alright, well, I'm gonna go pet a kitten. Say bye, Kirby. Bye, Kirby. Bye, Kirby. Bye, Kirby.